Hi everybody, my name is Jessie and I do perfume reviews in ASMR format. So if you enjoy perfume and also ASMR, you are in a good place for our video today. And today I am doing a review of Chanel's 1957. I just have this little 10 ml travel spray. I still have 2/3 of it because I've said it many times, I have so many fragrances that I can't use them up very effectively. But yeah, this is from the, I don't remember what it's called, but it's essentially Chanel's private line. So it's definitely more exclusive, more expensive. Here's my cat Luna. Yeah, so you know, even this little size was expensive. I think I paid like $30 for it, used on Mercari. But a full bottle is definitely going to be a bit more. But I really like this scent. I've talked about it in some of my other collection videos, but I'll just do a full length review of it today for you all. Okay. And I didn't really dress like super intentional. My daughter is napping, so I didn't want to go through to get new clothing. I feel like gray is appropriate though. The orange doesn't necessarily fit, but gray is appropriate. And I threw on this white scarf because I feel like this just has kind of like a white, beige, gray. It's a very minimalist type of feel. So yeah. Okay, and I'm not going to spray this fragrance because I can smell it really well just here, and I honestly don't want to waste a spray of it. So yeah, just upon first impression, and I've obviously worn this a lot, but this is a very clean, musky, yeah, it's just like a clean musk. It's like clean linens. It's like you laundered something. You definitely get a little bit of like, I don't know, it's like a mix of like clean as in like a little soapy almost, or aldehydic, but then there's also some like kind of earthy or natural touches to it. Like I know there's iris in here and a few other things. So I like it. It has a good mix of both like, you know, soapy and then also kind of more like natural or grounded. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and read the main accords that we have listed on Fragrantica. So we have, oh my gosh, this girl is just, okay, so we have main accords of powdery, musky, iris, aldehydic, woody, white floral, citrus, fresh, sweet, and earthy. So as you can see, there's quite a lot of main accords there. This fragrance actually has a lot of notes, but they don't all come through in an obvious way to me. Overall, it's definitely like a clean, musky, powdery scent with some, like, to me, I would say earthy nuances and aldehydes as well. But yeah, I definitely get from what they listed the powdery, the musky, iris, aldehydic, a little bit of woody, and a little bit of earthy and fresh. That's really mainly what I get. Hi, sweetheart. Okay, so let's go ahead and look at the notes that we have. Those claws are sharp. You know how cats just don't know? They don't know that their claws are sharp, I think. Okay, so we have 5 top notes, and those top notes are white musk, aldehydes, bergamot, pink pepper, and coriander. So musk is really the main note that I get in this fragrance, and it's a clean musk. It's not at all animalic, it's not at all dirty. I don't own any fragrances that come off like that. I just don't want to smell that way. So it's a very clean musk, especially because it has those aldehydes. So yes, I get musk. I definitely get aldehydes. I don't always love aldehydes, but they really work here because there's so much musk and some kind of earthy, woody type notes that I feel like the aldehydes doesn't make it screechy, it doesn't make it like overly soapy, so it works for me. There's also, they list bergamot, pink pepper, and coriander. I personally don't really get anything like too spicy coming through, so I can't really say. I don't know, maybe I get a touch of the coriander. I get like an earthy vibe, like I said. Okay, Miss Girl. I don't really get the pink pepper in an obvious way. And a bergamot, I'm not sure. I feel like I'm not sure if I'm getting that in an obvious way. Okay, and then for our middle notes, we've got 3 middle notes. And again, one of those is musk. So basically, we've got musk in the top, middle, and base. So musk, and then the other 2 notes are florals, which are orange blossom and jasmine. So white florals specifically. Okay, I'm so sorry, but I'm gonna have to put you down. Okay. Okay, so white florals, orange blossom, and jasmine. I guess I could see just a hint of those, but it's really not a floral fragrance. And then lastly, for our base notes, we have 6 base notes. They are white musk again, orris, cashmere, cedar, honey, and vanilla. So I definitely get orris, that's iris root. Yeah, I get orris. Feel like I get a bit also of like the cashmere and cedar vibes. I don't really get honey and vanilla so much, but I think they're just real subtle. So my take on this is that, like I said, bunch of musk, and then there's the aldehydes up top, and the like orris and kind of woody notes down there. Maybe there's little touches of floral and some of the other things, but that's really mainly what I get, and it works well for me. I find it very balanced because I just got those low and high type notes with the musk. So yeah, very just like chic, minimalistic, simplistic, like total like clean girl, minimalist fragrance, like very classy, kind of demure type scent, I would say. So yeah, we'll come back to this, but I just want to take a detour to show you my other Chanel fragrances that I own. This one here is Coco Mademoiselle by Chanel. And I just absolutely love this fragrance. This one is probably one of their best sellers from their whole brand. I mean, I don't know, actually, it might still be Chanel number 5. But yeah, this is so pretty. I get a lot of patchouli from this fragrance, but it's a very like Chanel type patchouli, very refined, clean patchouli, not like the earthiest patchouli. Then there's also some citrus notes in the top. There's that patchouli and some other kind of base notes. Then the heart of this is rose, as well as some other florals. So again, this is one of those ones where I feel like I like it because it's so balanced. It's got like some bright top notes, very earthy, grounded base notes, and then heart notes. Like, I don't know, I feel like Chanel, the Chanel fragrances I have are just very well balanced and blended. So that's Coco Mademoiselle. And then lastly, I've got Chanel Chance Eau Fraîche. This is the Eau de Toilette. There is also an Eau de Parfum version. And this fragrance to me smells like a cousin of Coco Mademoiselle. It does go in a very different direction, but they have that same Chanel patchouli very much in common. But this one is definitely more fresh, citrusy. It's not, I don't think it technically has any green notes, but it has a little more of that like green outdoor feel. It's really more like citrusy, woody. So yeah, there's like lemon, citron. There's quite a few woods in here, like cedar, teak wood. There's vetiver. There's some florals, and there's musk. It's just really pretty. There's the patchouli. There's quite a bit of patchouli. But I feel like even people who don't like patchouli would like this, or I feel like there's got to be people who say they hate patchouli and they own this and they don't even realize it has patchouli in it. It's very unmistakable, but I feel like it's a more mass appealing type of patchouli. So that's Chanel's Chance Eau Fraiche Eau de Toilette. And I did used to own Chanel's Chance Eau Tendre, the Eau de Parfum. That's the pink bottle with the metal top. I did recently put that up for sale. I kept a little tiny decant, but I just have so many fragrances. I wasn't reaching for it enough. It's really, really nice. You can't go wrong with that one, but I just wasn't reaching for it enough. Yeah. Okay. So let's go ahead and go back to Chanel's 1957, and I'll just go over some other stats and info from Fragrantica. So according to Fragrantica, this has an overall rating of 4.24 out of 5 with over 1,600 votes. So it hasn't been voted on a zillion times, but does have a really good rating. That's a very, very good rating. So people like this, and that's good because obviously it's, pretty expensive. It was launched in 2019, so it's been around for 6 years. Yeah. Some of the AI generated pros and cons say, under pros, they say it's good for daily wear, elegant and sophisticated, clean and fresh scent, high quality fragrance, unisex, long lasting, ideal for special occasions. I don't know. I feel like when I think of special occasions, I think of something a little bolder. I feel like this is like your special occasion that would be like closing a very important business deal, or you know what I mean, something more minimalist. I think special occasion, I would think of something a little more like opulent and a little more like statement-y, whereas this one, it's very beautiful, but it's very simple, clean, not attention grabby. Okay, for the cons, it says expensive price point, weak sillage after a few hours, not a good blind buy option, a lacks uniqueness or originality, maybe too old-fashioned for some, and I can understand most of those critiques there. We'll get into that more. But yeah, I have, obviously worn this quite a few times. I do feel like it is mostly a skin scent. Like, it doesn't project a lot, which I'm okay with. It's not trying to, but also the longevity is not super great, so that's a little bit frustrating for the price point. Users on Fragrantica actually say that the longevity is on the moderate to slightly longer lasting end. I didn't really find that to be the case myself, but maybe it's because I don't overspray. Like, maybe if I had a full-size bottle and like sprayed a bit more, I would notice it lingering for longer. It's just very subtle. They also say that the sillage is more on the moderate side. I think it's like on the intimate side personally. And for gender, they are rating it on average as feminine unisex. I agree with that. It's really is just a clean musk. I feel like it's somewhat unisex, but still, there's really nothing like masculine about it, so therefore it leans a little more feminine in my book. Okay, and then let's go ahead and read a few reviews. Somebody says, sensual white musk, delicately stitched with bergamot, orris, and neroli, faceted with cedar, honeyed, and powdery notes. A luminous signature of the Chanel style. A true masterpiece. It's my signature scent, and I can certainly wear this all year round. Very true. Okay, somebody else says, musky coriander, faint honey, masterpiece, a grown-up clean scent. I know coriander is like, I think celery seed, dried cilantro seed. I'm not familiar enough with what that smells like. I should just go smell in my spice drawer. So maybe that is coming through here and I just don't realize it as much, but yeah. Okay. Somebody else says, on paper, Chanel's 1957 sounded like it would be right up my alley, powdery, musky, iris, and all those lovely notes, but in reality, turned out to be strangely sour, woody scent dominated by coriander. I cannot detect a trace of jasmine, orange blossom, musk, or orris. Honestly, it smells more like something that you'd find in the kitchen than in a perfume bottle. And seriously, how does anyone compare this to Guerlain's Musk Autre Blanc? I have that bottle right here, and these two are different as orange and orangutan. Yeah, so of course everybody has different perceptions of scents. Okay, somebody else says, this is pure love. It's not too musky. It's fresh and lingering. It just smells like someone who just naturally smells amazing, good for office or daily wear. And daily wear, never offensive, but keeps people wanting to smell you. I wish I had I wish I had bought the larger 200 ml bottle. Okay, let's finish up with one review. Let's find a more negative review. See what somebody says. Let's see. Someone says yet another mediocre fragrance from the Lace Exclusive. Okay, that's the Chanel line, Lace Exclusive. I should say Les Exclusive. Powder and musk reminds me of cleanliness, nothing special. As always from this line, the only fragrance I have high hopes for is Coromandel, and hopefully it doesn't disappoint. Okay, so yeah, I don't know. I haven't smelled enough other, like hardly any other fragrances from the Les Exclusive line, so I can't really speak to that at all. Honestly, I kind of don't want to smell them because I'm worried I might like some of them and then want to purchase them, and that's not really in the budget. But anyway, everybody, that is my review of Chanel's 1957. I hope you all enjoy. I'm sending you all peace, love, beauty, and harmony, and I'll catch you all again soon. Okay, bye.